الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, I stand here with a heavy heart. We had very interesting and useful days and nights for about a month, and alhamdulillah I was able to finish the book. And another important good thing is that the lessons have been videotaped, and inshallah they will be available for future study, inshallah. I was greatly encouraged by the interest shown by all of you, brothers and sisters, in learning Arabic, and I also could see the great efforts that had been put in by Brother Asif. So whenever I alluded to a grammatical point, the brothers and sisters were able to understand and to recognize the idea, and they gave me replies for all the things that I asked. That means they have a very good grounding, alhamdulillah, in Arabic grammar. When I mean Arabic grammar, when I say Arabic grammar, it is grammar which is mixed with the language, not grammar as a subject, which I hate. And that is not the proper way of teaching a language. It is only dead languages, I told you, Greek, Latin, Syriac, that teach grammar, because they don't teach the language. These languages are dead, they are not used for any useful purposes, so they have to teach the grammar only. But Arabic is a living language, as I told you. It's a classical language in the sense, it's a very important thing, very important aspect of Arabic, that Arabic is a classical language and a living language. Classical language is a language which is old, which is ancient. Greek and Latin in European terminology are called classical languages. That is, old languages which are dead. Arabic is also classified as a classical language in these universities, but Arabic has another aspect. It's a living language. Even today it is spoken, and it's the language of millions of people every day in their cultural life, educational life. So it's a language, and above all, it is a language of Muslims everywhere. At least they read the Quran and understand to a certain extent. So it's the terminology should be used with a difference. It's not a classical language in the sense it is a dead language. Unfortunately, in India and Pakistan universities, Arabic is taught only as a dead language and grammar. In Arabic schools, seminaries in India and Pakistan, they teach only grammar. And I remember Sheikh Abul Hassan al-Nadwi, Allah rahmah, who was a great scholar who died on the last day of the previous century, 2000, last day of that century, previous century. He has somewhere said that one of the causes of the downfall of Muslim Ummah in these days is the study of Sharh al-Jami. Sharh al-Jami is a very detailed grammar book. So it's taught in all the Arabic seminaries in India and Pakistan. Probably nowadays only a very few dropouts, or many who learn this book. Only a few will be able to do this. It's a very difficult book. So when I say Arabic grammar, you have learned Arabic grammar, means learned Arabic grammar with the language. That is very important. We don't want to teach you, and you should refuse to learn only grammar. It should be a language based on grammar, which is the basis of the language, and especially the language of the glorious Quran. As I mentioned before, our interest in Arabic is because it is the language of the Quran and is the language of the Islamic sciences. So our concern should be first and foremost to understand the Quran, to understand the Islamic sciences, and as a byproduct, if we are able to use it for our worldly purposes, well and good. But as I told you, our niyyah should be to understand the Quran. That should be our primary aim in any effort to learn the language, learn the Arabic language. You have learned, alhamdulillah, and you have to keep it up. Any language, if you don't use it, you may forget. As it happens, many students learn Arabic, Persian during their school days, college days, and finally they don't have an opportunity to use these languages and they forget. So please keep it up, continue to have your contact with Arabic. Nowadays you have these DVDs. You can, inshallah, have constant contact with the language. There are certain books that I'll mention which will help you to understand the language of the Quran. Probably Brother Asif must have told you about the word-to-word translation of the Quran by Maher Ali. That's a very useful book because it breaks the ayah into small parts and gives the translation of each part, so that you know every word and its translation. It's not translation summary, it's every word you understand. And in addition to that, he has got grammatical analysis in the margin. He mentions why it is mansoob, why it is majroor, and also mentions the original form of the verb. If it is muttaqoon, he says it is from waqa'iqi, it is bab 8, all that he mentions is very useful, and you will learn a great deal from this book. Another book is a dictionary of the Quran. It is by Abdullah Abbas An-Nadwi. I saw it in the bookshop. Its name in Arabic is Alfaz, Mu'jam Alfaz al-Quran. Mu'jam Alfaz al-Quran. It's a small book, but it contains all the words that are used in the glorious Quran with English translation. He also gives the different many information about the word. It is past tense, present tense, Madi, Mudara, Amr, Ism al-Fa'il. All that information are given in that book. There is another book. Its name is Silkul Bayan fi Manaqib al-Quran. You should not be taken away by the Arabic name it has. It's in English. The author is one European. His name is John Penrice. It's also available here. John Penrice. Silkul Bayan fi Manaqib al-Quran. It is also a dictionary of the words used in the Quran and explained in English. In the preface, because he was a Christian, he has certain remarks which are not acceptable to Muslims, but I did not find anything in the dictionary, so the dictionary can be safely used.